Good, yes, afternoon, everybody.
Had to check.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to another episode of the Not With That Attitude podcast.
Indeed.
August is almost fucking over. School's started. Now there's more fucking traffic, and I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
Same.
So what
Alright,
do we
but-
have on the juicy menu today?
It is what it is. Okay, I was because I know really like you and I took a really only like serious sponsor our players here. Like MD's just gonna be here sitting quietly listening the whole time.
Yeah, right.
But it's like I just got to talk a little bit more about all the Gamescom stuff we got over the past week.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm used to just sitting and listening.
It's like sit quietly and learn, young potato. Now
Sure.
we take you on this journey.
I did see somebody in my other server say that there was underwater combat.
No,
being a
there's not.
thing.
No, there's not.
There's not?
No. There's like certain parts of the map where like you can swim through to get to other areas, and it's like because in World and Iceborne, it was just like you find this one little pool of water
Right.
in the ancient forest, dive down, swim through. It's all automatic, and you come up. That was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas in Wilds, you'll actually be able to have control down there in these like little water pockets to like swim around,
Yeah.
collect materials, and then make your way to wherever part of the map you're trying to get to. But yeah, definitely no underwater combat, which I'm very happy about.
Yeah.
It was like I never played the previous games that had underwater combat, but from what I saw, I'm just like, nah,
Yep.
nah.
Let's not.
I'm glad I missed that. But yeah, no, just all the various just a crap ton of like quality of life stuff that's really nice to see. I think one cool feature I learned about yesterday. So like I think like any like no drier areas that have like a lot of dry dead grass in it, where you can actually like set that shit on fire and do like small tick damage to the monster if they're standing in it.
Mhm.
Right, so there's like gonna be shit like that, like setting random stuff in the environment on fire to do additional effects and damage to monsters.
Things that actually make sense.
Right. And of course all the implementation of like whether it be block counters or dodge counters, like it's all just like it's so good. It's all so seamless. I love it.
Yep.
And yeah, I've been laughing to the fucking because I know they showcased that obviously you can wear any kind of armor set regardless of your character's gender. So like just all the like cross-dressing screenshots that have been coming out have been
Yeah,
great.
right.
It's like, look at those just chunky manlet thighs and fucking armor skirt, battle skirt.
Right.
Look, sometimes a girl just wants to see some thighs. It's fine. I will take it. I will take it any day of the week.
Hmm. But
Rocking that crop top and Rathalos panties.
yeah, right. It's like, Hunter, you good? It's like, yeah, why? What's up? What up? What's up?
Yeah, right. Got something to say.
Like, this is my kit. What's good? This is my kit.
Hey, it's easy to move in.
Yeah, gives me 100 armor. I get an attack bonus for this.
Yeah, right. It's like, this was the optimal set. Don't at me.
Right.
Don't at me.
Oh man. But yeah, I cannot fucking wait to. So actually, earlier this morning, I was watching some more footage, and for the bow in particular, so with the last minute dodge counter on that, so like every time you pull off that last minute dodge, that actually restores a good chunk of your stamina. So if you if you do that right, you never have to fucking stop as a bow.
Yeah, right.
As a bow hitter. You just keep timing those dodges. You don't have to stop to rest.
Yep.
You can just keep going. I'm like, oh my god, yes!
Yes, won't stop.
Please and thank you. Because like that was the main thing holding it back in One Iceborne. Because I'm the most other bow players, I'm just like, instead of standing there holding, fully charging, then shooting, just do the quick step, and that'll automatically charge for you, and you can fire off, get much faster DPS that way. But of course you need to have like an optimal build to like fully max your stamina and like decrease as much as possible how much stamina is consumed when you're dodging. But even then, it can get like very exhausting because you're like, because there's like a lot of back and forth with the buttons and triggers. I'm like, oh, my hands are cramping, but I'm having fun. Ah!
Right.
But yeah, no, that's gonna be just like I really hope they don't take it out because that's like because like looking at that is gonna be that's gonna be so busted. But please, keep it. Don't take it away.
Yeah, right.
And please give us hurry up and give us the public demo. Let the rest of us play
Yep.
so we can start practicing.
Yeah.
Can hit the ground running when the game releases next year.
Right. Pretty much. Like I'm probably just gonna like spend my entire weekend at that point just doing it. Of course, I gotta save my actual vacation, for other stuff. that I have planned. So.
It's like, have you heard from Tick? We haven't heard from him in like 2 weeks. It was like, don't leave me alone. I'm busy.
Yeah, right. Go away.
Just generic Monster Hunter noise and just coming from your door.
Yeah, I just hear like fucking Thor Magala. That's all. Right.
just like the whole house just shaking from the bass.
Right. Like the shingles start like falling off and everything.
Oh man. But yeah, can't wait. Can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
And but yeah, like another video game stuff. So like I've been thinking about the Isle and other Dinosaur Survival games lately.
Okay.
And as we know, like especially with the Isle in particular, with all the ups and downs it's had, and it's been in development for like almost a decade now.
It's been 10 years from what I recall, just straight up.
Yeah, right. And yeah, just like I feel like with Isle, Path of Titans, Beast of Bermuda, all that jazz.
Yeah.
While we because while I definitely want a dinosaur survival game, and this is like still like very uncharted territory. So like between all the various games, like they're still trying to figure it all out as they go.
Right.
I just feel like they should have started with something on a smaller scale. I mean, still obviously work towards like the big open world game that you want to strive for, but like especially with Isle in particular, because there's just been so much drama around that.
Basically, really, it's like what we need is just like one of these like larger companies to just see what's going on with the dinosaur survivals and just make their own and just like dominate and be like, okay, cool. Just give us like Monster Hunter, but like
I mean, because like I think sure we could try to get a company with no higher budget to tackle it, but I just feel like because all these different indie groups are trying to make a scramble to like get their product out and like make the definitive this is our animal / dinosaur whatever survival experience. Everyone making a scramble to do this, but. Because like I was thinking with Dondi in the Isle in particular, it's like he's all those stuff he's showcased and like said he's trying to do, like it's all very good and everything, and I look forward to it. But I think he's again him most of all between all the rest of them are like he's trying to do too much too quickly, even though it's been 10 years. But I still think he's still trying to do too much too quickly.
Well, that's the thing, because like. That's exactly why they had to even remake the game in the first place, let's be real.
Right.
Probably did far too much, far too quickly, and then it just like botched their entire coding, so then they had to go back and just rework the entire thing. Because it was too far gone at that point. Plus his his whole issues with PR is not exactly helping his case either.
You're right.
Understatement.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's a reason there's so many videos going over, like all those people on YouTube with like the shit dev reviews, and Donnie's like a huge one on almost every one of their channels.
Yeah, because like I see just a lot of similarities between this and DC Comics trying to get their cinematic universe up and running like all those few years back, and like they just like
Oh yeah.
trying to like rush, we gotta catch the Marvel, and guess what? It fucking imploded on
Yes,
itself.
absolutely flopped because of it.
Because they weren't good.
Right.
Uh-huh.
It's like that's why it's like it's funny because like people are always like, oh, I wanna have this game now, but then like then it gets rushed and they're like, what the hell, this game is so shit. And it's like, yeah, no kidding, like that's what happens when you rush stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why. Because because I feel like it would have been better for Donnie in particular to like. No, he can still do the big survival open world stuff like on the side, but like at a
Right.
slower pace. No, not having to do the whole uh putting out no updates on Discord or forums and whatnot, and like this whole spiel.
Right.
No, but just like do some small scale, some a little more linear.
Yeah.
That shares a lot of common functions with the big open world project that you want to do, but
Yeah.
something that's more easier to put out, more easier to digest,
Right.
not super crazy ambitious, but still contributing to your ultimate goal with the bigger project.
Yeah, going with
Yeah,
something that's more suited to his team is better, really. Because like they
Mhm,
do good work, but like they do so much. It's like it's not gonna get anywhere at this rate. And like it's like even though Path of Titans, for example, is so I guess choppy in terms of its animations and the fluidness of the models and
Mhm.
stuff, it's still
Mhm.
a significantly more well put together game in the end of the day. And I much prefer that than the
Right.
most beautiful fluid animation and movement and
Mhm.
stuff. Like your T Rex can move as pretty as it can, but like if it doesn't function right, then like what's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah, and that applies to like any game.
Hmm.
That's also part of why I'm like happy they're actually taking some legitimate time on Pokemon Legends ZA.
Right.
Really
Not
sealed
trying
me,
Yeah, not trying to crank out a major Pokemon game every year.
Yeah, right. I hope they slow down because on that.
Hmm.
Because as nice as Scarlet and Violet was, it definitely had a lot of issues, and still to this day
Uh-huh.
it's like kind of like glitchy sometimes and can lag a lot. And oh my gosh.
It's like
I feel like
Nintendo.
most of the Pokemon games that came out in the last, I don't know, 5-ish years are
Right.
like that.
Pretty
Mhm.
much.
Because like Nintendo, we appreciate your creativity with your hardware, but can you get to the point where you don't still look like you're a GameCube game?
Right. Or really, even just keep, feel free to keep it like stylized, in like a very simplistic way,
Yeah.
but like have it
Yeah, if they do it-
functional. Like,
Yeah, if they do it in like a
actually
fun, creative way,
functional.
sure. Yeah.
Right. 'Cause,
Hmm.
like Pokemon definitely has its own distinct style anyway, so like
Hmm.
I feel like if they kept it to that, that would just honestly work, and they just simply made sure it was a very functional game.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that didn't crash on you all the time and cause you to lose like, every bit of progress. You finally shiny hunted that legendary, and then next thing you know, it's gone.
Hmm.
Speaking of ones,
Yeah.
clearly we need to get that event already for shiny Koraidon and Miraidon. Give me my cool ass dark Koraidon.
Uh-huh.
They always release the events for those shiny legendaries eventually, so.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'd very much like because now that we're leaning, I think, because it started with
Uh-huh.
because Sword and Shield was the first like more open world ish Pokemon,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Arceus, and now Scarlet and Violet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that we're further into that formula, can we get to the point where no, the Pokemon and other assets in the world aren't taking forever to load in, even though they're only like 5 feet away.
Right.
uh, but
Pretty much.
Or make them a
but
little less derpy looking. That'd be
right.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, take an extra year or two if you need to. Really, or actually, no, you don't even need to take that really extra time for Pokemon designs because you have a massive community that has put out amazing stuff already that you can easily hire
literally,
from.
Like hire from the community, or even just like offer a large sum of money for the rights to the designs or some shit.
Right. There's there's so many perfectly excellent assets out there just ready to be bought. You have the money. Do it.
Right, and it's like it's not like they're gonna run out of money by doing that either.
Right. If anything, they'll make more.
Right. Basically.
Make it all back and then some.
Pretty much. Uh,
Oh goodness, but yeah, maybe one day, maybe
yeah,
one
right. Pretty much.
day. But yeah, no, going back to
Yeah.
Dondi in the aisle,
Mm.
because like for if I were in his shoes, I would have done um okay, just have a simple no dinos versus humans, have like a small handful of dinos, and you have no
Kind of like
you
the
mercenaries and
primary
tribal,
war.
right? And you can just have it do like a like probably mostly PvP, but you can try to have a PvE mode in there as well if you can. But like just something smaller scale that will have a lot of those various mechanics that you want to have in your bigger project, in your open world project.
Right.
But like having that smaller game, fine tune it there, right?
Right.
And you can then make some money at the same time,
Basically, and then you can always just
right?
import those assets over to the next game since it'd be
Mm-hmm.
yours anyway. Like,
Right. And any like new creatures and creature mechanics, you can test it out in the smaller game, fine tune it there, and then again port it over to the big game.
basically. Like, there's
Right?
options that they're just unwilling to take.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if it's a matter
Yeah.
of pride or what, but like,
Who fucking knows? I mean, it's
I
like
mean, honestly, I feel like games like, quote unquote indie games like Isle are kind of the reason people
mm-hmm.
are like moving to the more simplistic like Stardew Valley or even the new Fields of Mysteria games now,
Mm-hmm.
because we're just
Mm-hmm.
kind of tired of all the like the drama and the stupidity and everything
Right.
else behind like these ones that are trying to basically match the AAA titles. Like we just
Yeah,
want
more.
something that functions for crying out
Yeah,
loud.
right. It's like, what, we're just gonna do just our simple cozy games, more games for MZ.
Yes,
At least they
please give me
actually
more
can,
games.
at least they'll actually release and update properly and
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah,
function like.
like Sunhaven when it came out was already like 100% fully functional, but the things that they've added have been mostly like quality of life stuff or
Mhm.
like updates on making sure assets are working correctly. Like it's not been
Yeah,
a shit show of trying to get things to work.
right. At this point, like I was honestly making the Arc devs look competent because holy
That's really
crap.
bad.
Yeah, you've reached an all new low when you can do that.
When you're being compared to Wildcard of all places,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. uh,
That's when you know.
yeah, like I'd rather just something that I can actually friggin' play, and not have like
Mhm.
hackers into attacking me out of nowhere all the time, or like bunch of like especially like a full on toxic community. Just give me a decent community at minimal.
Mhm. Right. Oh goodness. Yeah, we'll see.
Right.
Oh, fucking Inzoi. We need to talk about Inzoi for a little bit here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the big and major competitor to Sims that's coming out here soon.
Yeah, literally just fancy Sims.
Yeah, right. Because yeah, because I didn't try out the no, the character creator demo yet, but kind of just looking at the trailers and other features and whatnot, it's like because just watching a guy like kind of go in depth into the character creator, it's like, okay, these fuckers put in the work. Because I mean,
Hmm.
it's not just pretty Sims. It's like even just like small detail stuff. The way no the characters wear hats and how it affects the hair on their head and how it all fits in, like glasses and thing, how the layers of clothing fit on top of each other. It's like, okay, they thought this through and put the work in for this. So I'm like, yeah, this got potential here. This is probably gonna be big. But but as
My
far as
only
like, go
my
ahead.
only thing is it's going to be very asset heavy.
Yeah, yeah,
You're going to have
yeah,
the fanciest fucking computer
Yeah.
yeah. That
to
was my
use
main
it.
concern. Is like, how's the optimization
Yeah,
gonna be
that
on
it's
that?
gonna like drink your computer.
Mm-hmm.
So you better be careful or else you'll be smelling smoke.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this is all done in Unreal 5, I believe.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so especially it's gonna be a wild ride then.
Yeah, because even watching one of the trailers, there are like bits in the trailer where it was lagging a little bit.
Right.
I was like, oh my goodness. It's like if they can just get that optimization down, then they got this in the bag. I think.
Yep.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, and it's gonna. And I think they said they're gonna have like full no modding support at launch. So.
Good luck.
You got enough towels to wipe away that sweat, Sims EA?
Yeah, right.
Oh goodness. But and I think I'm trying to think because what I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because currently, because I think for the life stage, there's no baby, kid. There's no teenagers yet.
Mhm.
And then no young adult, and
Yeah.
elder. But yeah. And as far as like molding the personalities of the Zoids as they're called,
Delays.
the Zoids.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot more in depth and a lot more options there compared to
Yeah.
the Sims. So that was neat to say.
Right.
Do.
That name's gonna
And
make me laugh.
yeah, right. It is funny hearing the talk of like it's Simlish but not Simlish at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, but as far as like seeing the gameplay like out in the physical world and whatnot, it was very like okay, yeah, it's if Sims and GTA had a baby, so,
Nah.
Right.
like 100%.
Yeah.
Uh,
And you know, not bad.
mm-hmm.
People are for that.
Right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, because like it's just like a random video of it popped up on my feed like last week, and I'm like, the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
What? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm still on the fence about whether I'm gonna get
Yeah.
Black Myth Wukong or not.
Oh. Yeah.
I need to see a bit more gameplay. I mean, from what I've seen, it looks really fucking cool.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, the combat is so slick, and the spectacle is just like it's
Basically.
fantastic, right?
Yeah. So it's like something
Right.
that would be kind of like, I
Mm-hmm.
guess part of it is really just kind of peeking at those reviews and checking everything and just all that,
Right.
fun stuff.
Yeah, because like nowadays I'm just like, all right, if I'm gonna spend money on a game, I need to know for sure if I'm actually gonna finish it or not.
Yeah, that's always the big thing. Like I still have games I haven't fully finished, even though, like, I mean, I could go in and finish them just fine. It's just kind of, I bounce around these days now.
It's just like I don't want a repeat of Sekiro and Elden Ring again, because again I went through Sekiro fucking twice, got to the last boss and didn't finish.
Right.
I think I got to the last boss in Elden Ring once, and I went through again to make a new character preparation for the DLC.
Oh, yeah.
Went to the DLC area, and I'm like, no, I don't have that.
I don't have it in me.
Right.
No. It's like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
I got it. I got my enjoyment out of this. I don't need any more.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, because like I love my Soulsborne games, but I prefer a little more linear, like experience. Because where it's like no, the first 3 Dark Souls and Bloodborne, it's like the maps were somewhat intricate and kind of overlap with each other a fair bit.
Yeah.
But it was still like linear enough where you had a good idea where you are, where you need to go, and it wasn't just like an overwhelming amount of just like here what.
Yeah.
There's too
Where am I
many things.
going?
There's too many things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's so many things I can't want to do. I don't have enough time to do it all.
Right.
Me and Genshin. There's so many things. There's too many things.
Yep.
Oh yeah, just bring it down a bit, a little more. Just have a little more focus experience, right? It was like it's one of the main things that oh god, what was that called? I don't know if you remember Ben Yahtzee Crawshaw with Zero Punctuation, works for The Escapist or whatever. Anyway, so in one of his Zero Punctuation videos, what was the line? It was like, I can't remember what game he was talking about, but in general, just like him ranting about like the bajillion games we have with a bajillion open world games with no crafting survival and just all these no usual tropes you see in all these survival games anymore, and just like
Okay.
and it just becomes this whole like general boring experience because it's just all the same tropes over and over again with all these different features that we don't need, and you just like it's very unfocused all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's always a big pusher of like tone it down, like have your game focus on because especially when it comes with single player versus multiplayer, where it's like
Okay.
you have all those other features plus multiplayer,
Yeah.
and even trying to get like a single player campaign there, it's like it's just you're stretching the game too thin. It's like it's just too many things. It's all over the fucking place.
Right.
Where it's like just either do a solely single player or solely multiplayer focus. That's kind of where he kind of goes with it in general.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of on board with that. I'm just like tone it down, make it a more focused experience, center on the small handful of features. That'll be your main focus. Don't try to stretch yourself too thin,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Because every game I
It's too much
played where
to
it's
focus on, you lose sight of what you're doing.
Basically.
Because like every game I played where it's like it's more linear, tone back, more focused, I have a much more fun experience.
Yeah. Pretty
Hence
much.
why I enjoyed the first 3 Dark Souls and Bloodborne far more than Sekiro and Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like following a story and following only the story.
mhm.
Maybe a few side quests, but like I don't want
Yeah.
100 different side quests to do when there's a story that I'm actually invested in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. But yeah, just yeah, because like I don't know, for me in particular, I'm just like most of the time playing single player games,
Yeah.
and the only time is multiplayer is either Path of Titans with you guys,
Right.
or Smash Brothers and the occasional Mario Kart.
Basically.
Yeah.
and Pokemon.
Yeah. Like Pokemon's like the Pokemon and Path are basically the only 2 games I play, anymore these days that are multiplayer because like they're the
Mhm.
only ones I have people to actually play with.
Right.
Anymore, that like have continued interest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. God, it's just like to be in your 30s playing video games. Like we go back to the day when we didn't have these day one patches and right, we have to
right.
pay it for DLC. It's like they put out the product and that was it.
Seriously.
Kind of why I complain about how much some games are worth when shit ain't working.
Yeah.
Like certain games, I'm like, why am I paying this much if it's not even gonna fucking work when I start playing it?
Mhm.
Scarlet and Violet was definitely not worth the money that I paid overall for it in the end.
Nah. Nope.
It was still a fun game, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the story. It actually, for once, it had a really good story.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
But like, it's just other than the story, that was really the only like redeeming feature
Mm-hmm.
at this point. It's like that's why I'm hoping Legends ZA actually picks it up a bit, takes their time on the game, and goes for like a really good, well-made game.
Right.
Like I like that it's open world, but they could have done open world a little bit better. I feel like even Legends was better in terms of open world than Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was kind of like, well, that's a letdown.
Yeah.
Because I was super excited, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Guess I won't be excited anymore.
Oh man. Hey, who cares? Just gotta buy my time till Monster Hunter next year. That's all. That's it. Just gotta buy my time.
Yeah.
If I had the ability to just hibernate till then, I would.
If only money wasn't a thing.
Right.
Basically.
It's like, wake me when it's here.
Yeah.
Oh man. But
Let me just play my cozy games all the time.
Although, even going off of that whole spiel about open world games, I am still excited for. I don't know if y'all remember, what was it, Light No Fire? I think we were talking about a while back.
Yep.
Mm.
It was
Yeah,
one
'cause
where it
still-
had all those like elements in it, like it was a very massive world.
Okay.
There's a lot to it.
Mhm.
It's like, and there's
Yeah,
like a lot of heavy fantasy stuff. There's like a lot of creatures, like weird chunky dragons and shit that you could ride and whatnot.
yeah, because I think it's supposed to be like actually the planet itself is actually like to scale of like actual Earth.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus,
Yeah, right.
that's so much. Good luck.
Yeah, because like if you're gonna, for me, if you're gonna do an open world game, like, well, there has to be a lot of stuff to do, but I think you can still temper that to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
Because like from what we know with Light No Fire so far, there's like obviously you have no house and base building. It's co-op, multiplayer, all that stuff. You can tame creatures to ride. Yeah, combat, armor, weapons, all that jazz. I don't know if there's going to be a survival aspect to it. I'm kind of hoping not.
Yeah.
Would be a bit much.
Right? Because like
On top of everything else.
just give us the sandbox. Don't put in unnecessary
Too many toys. Too
functions to hold us
many.
back. Just let us know. Go in, collect our resources, to build our stuff, and then just go and explore and look at all the different locales, the different creatures, and just get up to a bunch of wacky shenanigans. Discover new native species in different areas, things like that. Just let us go out, explore. Don't tie us back.
Yeah.
There's such a thing as too many toys in the toy box.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm like looking at the screenshots in the trailer real quick. Just like this random city with rabbit people,
Because why not?
right?
I mean, Final Fantasy added their rabbit people.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the very schmexy rabbit people.
Yeah.
I mean, they already had the cat boys. They might as well.
Yeah, cat boys and girls, and rabbit girls, and dragon boys and girls.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I played until the Dragon Boys and Girls were out.
Yeah.
I may or may not have a Dragon Girl. It's fine.
Officially,
my,
we have reach time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My roommate's been trying to get me to play Final Fantasy with him again. I was just like, I want to pay for the subscription.
It's too much work. It's far too much work and too much dungeon building. Like going through, like no.
I mean, it's still nowhere near as bad as World of Warcraft.
No, no, it's not that bad. But it's just one of those things. Like I don't want to have to grind. I don't want to. Not like that anyway. Like no, thank you. I don't want to deal with pugs. I don't want to deal with that at all. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Man, I don't mind the grind. I don't mind the grind so much in that. I just don't want to. I just want to pay for another subscription right now.
Also fair. Also very fair.
Right? It's just like I don't want to spend that money.
At least it's not as bad as some of the subscription games. I will say that. I want to say it's only like 15, or at
I
least
don't
it
even-
was.
Actually, see, now I'm curious. Hold on, let me see.
It was when I was playing.
Let me see. What
I don't think it's raised that much.
I'm actually surprised. WoW is still 15 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you actually want to get shit, you have to pay more. Anyway.
Well, I mean, for them, it's yeah. Obviously, there's the subscription fee, but then you have like, pay this amount of money to instantly boost your character up to end game level.
Yeah.
And all jazz. Yeah, they love pushing that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, good
They don't
Lord.
give you those scrolls anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which is just fucking annoying. Like, no, I already did my time.
Yeah, God, it's just fucking. Oh yeah, I saw that one too on Twitter. those manly thighs.
Right.
Yeah, because like that, and then I forget. It's been years since I played, so I don't know what like the other like in-game stuff you can spend real money on.
Mounts.
Mounts. Oh, those like, and then of course, some mounts.
Some of
probably
the
cosmetic stuff. But I
yeah,
don't think,
I was gonna
but
say cosmetic armor.
right, but I think it's like as far as like stuff that affects gameplay, I think it's only the level boost to get you up to end game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
I think anyway. I mean that could be different. I haven't looked in years. I don't know. But
Yeah.
and then of
I
course
also
no
haven't looked in years.
right, and then of course no paying for the expansions.
That
Right.
yeah.
Uh,
I will say the one nice thing about Guild Wars 2 is that they will have you pay for the expansions, but they don't have a subscription.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
So you can just keep leveling as like if you buy the expansion, you don't have to like pay anything extra for it.
Yeah.
It's just the
Gotcha.
expansion and that's it.
Mhm.
If you want to buy other things, you can, but they don't affect the gameplay at all. It's purely cosmetic shit.
Right. Yeah, I'm still on the fence about the first Descendant as well. I got to look at that some more.
Ah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything I've been peeking at for a while, like, except for obviously Wilds, but
Right.
you know, this
Except for the obvious.
I haven't seen a lot that I've been really interested in. You know, because a lot of the stuff I am is like already just out anyway. It's just more so having the money to get it, but that other shit, so it's not like it matters anyway. I can wait easy on most of the stuff.
Oh, duh, Reanimal. Yeah, that once that drops, I'm definitely getting that. I'm like,
Yeah.
screw Little Nightmares 3. I'm playing Reanimal.
Yeah, right.
So funny. You all in Little Nightmares. I'm just sitting here like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I was talking to them last night because the original creators of the original creators of Little Nightmares 1 and 2, they left Bandai Namco to do their own thing, and they made Reanimal, but Bandai Namco still owns Little Nightmares franchise, so they put out 3.
Yeah.
And me watching the Nightmares 3 footage back to back with Reanimal trailer, I'm just like, it's fucking night and day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Go. You have almost the exact same premise with no little boy and girl having to make their way through this fucking hellscape world to try to survive. I think, with the main difference being you in Reanimal you're actually like exploring the world and trying to save other little kids out in the world.
Yep.
Whereas in Little Nightmares 3, I think it's just you and your sibling are trying to survive or something like that.
Something like
But
that. Yeah.
right, and there's like at a glance it's like almost identical in like the theme and aesthetics and all that jazz, but actually like sitting down, like hearing. So it's all right. So what immediately put me off
Yeah.
in the Little Nightmares 3 footage, though, like one of the main enemies you come across, I think it's called some monster baby. I think it's literally just called monster baby or something baby. But it's just this
Super original.
Yeah, right. It's just this Titan-sized robot baby that looks around this ruined city that you have to avoid, and it just looks. It's just a giant stupid robot baby. It's like,
it just doesn't look good.
Yeah, there's nothing intimidating, ominous, or just anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Whereas like in Reanimal, you have a fucking like a fucking like sheep corpse come to life, grow a bunch of extra limbs and feet and shit, and chase after you, making these like horrifying like death sheep noises as it's lurking after you.
No, thank you.
Right. It's like in this fucking giant ass pig, like I think undead pig with like sutures and shit all over it, right? That like talks to you, that's able to talk to you for some reason.
Right.
I'm gonna have nightmares. Thank you, Nick.
I'm like, yes, this is what we want. I am in.
Yeah.
I will go play my cozy games and not have nightmares. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Me and Shadow will play, and I'll be leaving her behind every chance I get.
Yeah, right.
Please do, and report back. I want that entertainment in my life.
But yeah, definitely excited for that one.
Video game talk.
Video game talk. Yeah, right. It's like not enough video game talk. I wanted to get some more video game talk in.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all the
Anything
stuff
else?
I'm looking forward to. No, still, still working on my supermarket and supermarket simulator.
Oh boy.
I finally gave it a name. I got a fucking speaker, so there's music in the store now.
Right.
Right.
I laughed a little too hard at the name you gave it, we'll say. May or may not have choked on my spit. I was like laying down and I saw that. I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah, because like I loaded in earlier today, and like I went to boot it up, hit continue, and I'm waiting for it to load. I'm like, this is taking a while. Why is it taking a while to load? And it finally loads up, and I get in. I'm looking at going through my stuff, what I need and whatnot, and I'm looking at no new furniture stuff I can buy, and I'm like, self checkout. We got self checkout now.
And therefore now the name is needed. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But I need to like expand my store more because I still only have room for like the 2 registers, so I gotta wait on that. But I'm just like, yes, thank you.
Ah, yep.
Oh, you and your tight fist on money over there.
Never not taking any fucking loans. Not gonna catch me with that shit. Fuck you, bank.
Right.
At least that's accurate to real life.
Uh
Ah. It makes me laugh a little too hard. It's fine.
Because like it's funny because because Game Grumps they're still playing through it as well. And I'm watching Aaron go through managing a store, and I'm like, what are you, Aaron? No, I'm like, why would you? No, Aaron! Ah!
Even I know that that's a bad idea.
Because like from the get go, he immediately like started taking loans out from the start of the game.
It's Aaron. I expect nothing.
Ah.
I don't even watch their videos consistently. I just know enough. I know enough about their personalities.
Because literally at the start of the episode, it's like I'm looking at how much cash he's got. He's only got like a little over $5 in his account.
Oh my god, that would stress me out.
It's like he like boots up, look around the store, like he's painted the walls, he changed the name of the store, new floors, look over $5 in his account. Like get the.
Alright, you have to run the store. You can't just make it look pretty the whole time.
Like fucking damn it!
Ay.
Like hasn't expanded the storage room at all. There's like just one shelf in there.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's leave this before I get more upset.
Yeah, right, this is what I just like. We're over time, so I'm just watching fucking the House of the Dragon clips. Like, I did my 30 minutes. Like, time for watching random clips while we wait for the closing.
Another hour. Let's go. No.
So anyway, video game talk.
Yeah, video game talk. It's been another episode of Now With That Attitude podcast. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Ciao.
Bye.
Farewell, everybody.